When last we left you, we had just finished coming out of the Chesapeake Bay and started our travels on the Intracoastal Waterway, the Atlantic Intracoastal Waterway, the ICW or the AICW, and we were really excited to start this leg of our journey. Okay, here's like our most important piece of machinery right now. It's our generator. The guy who installed our AC and reverse cycle heat systems in the boat told us to get a 6,000 watt generator, so we did. And she's been keeping us warm at night. Thank goodness, because we've been down in the 40s a couple times, and just chilly on the water. It's chilly anywhere, but I think we have a couple of 30-degree nights coming up, so she's our best friend. Okay, you can see here Ace has an errand day planned. He's lowering the dinghy down from the dinghy davits, and he did take the dog with him this time. I'm not sure that he would do that again, but you can see the big wakes that are coming in from the channel, and he heads off with a gas jerry can, 2 jerry cans for water, and he's dinghying into Portsmouth, Virginia at the Tidewater Yacht Marina. Okay, once again, Ace pulls up to a dinghy dock that he's never been to before, to a marina that he's never been at before, and all this while taking his dog along with him. He says it's not unusual for marina owners or marina workers to have their dogs at the marina, typically off the leash, and so this is not new for Blue, but it's always, I'm sure, a level of not knowing what you're going to run into when you get there. He's looking to see, where he's going to fill the gas jerry cans and to offload trash from the boat. He typically orders groceries online and then has Instacart deliver them to the closest marina, which in this case was Tidewater Yacht Marina. And you can see here as he's about to go get his provisioning order.
You looking for me? Osborn, James. Okay. Hi.
Do you have a question?
I need some gasoline.
You need some gasoline? Well, let's go out and do it.
Then was there a water spigot I could borrow?
Right here behind this tank.
Okay.
Okay, now that the jerry can for gasoline is filled for our generator, Ace begins filling the water jerry cans. You'll see that he's adding a filter to the spigot. We filter it before it even goes into our tanks in the boat. And then we also have another filter at the tap itself in the galley. And then we also filter that water with a zero filter when it comes out. We just don't know how old the tanks are in our boat. They could very well be the 40-year-old tanks that came with it. And so Jim repeats this process, getting the water jerry cans filled 3 times, and each one weighs about 45-50 pounds when it's full. This is a very, very long day of hard work.
There we go. Good girl. Doing good.
After filling the dinghy with all the provisions, Ace still has to take the dock cart back, and once that's done, he's ready to head back to the boat. Ace usually texts me and lets me know he's headed back to the boat.
Here comes Jim. There they are. Back from provisioning. That's cute. That's a good shot. Oh my goodness. Hi there, sweetie. Hi there. Oh my goodness. Oh. Happy. I'm trading for it. Giving her fuel. I don't like.
We are mainly posting just the video with no audio because the wind noise was so horrific. When we came into Hospital Point in Portsmouth, Virginia, it was very full. There were so many boats anchored. When we dropped anchor, Ace made it a point to check in with our closest neighbor, a catamaran, to make sure that the captain felt comfortable with our distance. The captain did. A few days later, we experienced a gale warning, and our two very different boats swung on their anchors at different rates, and we were awakened with a loud bang and someone screaming, "Wake up!" We both went flying out to the deck to see that we were entangled with the catamaran, and the gale force winds, accompanied with rain, were very loud. Ace was wise enough to grab our headsets on the way to the deck, which was our plan, but we had never had to execute our plan. He executed the plan flawlessly. This took place November 20th, 2024, just after midnight. Most of this footage will be after we weighed anchor, maneuvered our boat through the wind and rain to get to a less occupied area, all while trying to stay clear of the channel with the very large vessels we had watched all week, and landing in a spot to redrop the anchor. We both held watch until 2 a.m., and with winds dying, we fell asleep. Highest winds clocked at 48 knots, or 55 miles per hour. 2 nights later, we had another gale warning issued, and it was very stressful. Not because our anchor was not holding, because it was. Not because the winds were so high, which they were. It was simply a case of nerves from the last blow. We sat next to each other all night in the salon, doing constant anchor checks, and made it through the night. Since that experience, we have been through many, many more gale force winds and have kept our anxiety at bay. With experience and great ground tackle, even the most nail-biting experiences can be exciting.
Okay. So the last from
midnight.